You're listening to Saturday Morning Media. And now, back to our show.
Saturday Morning Theater proudly presents The Tales of Deputy Guppy. Return with us now to the thrilling days of not too long ago, when the West was wild and the rivers in the West were even wilder. Luckily, there was one fish to maintain law and order, one fish to reel in those who dare disturb the peace and tranquility of Driftwood Gulch, one fish to stand for truth, justice, and honor in the untamed rivers of the Wild West. Deputy Guppy! Today's adventure? The Stranger. The tiny town of Driftwood Gulch was enjoying a quiet Tuesday morning. Acting lawman Deputy Guppy was in the sheriff's office doing a bit of spring cleaning with his pal Ringo.
I swept out all the cells, Guppy. They're pretty dusty seeing as they ain't used much.
Well, thank you, pal. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to help me keep things straight and organized here in the office while Sheriff Bass is away.
Oh, heck, it ain't no big deal, Gup. Say, how long has Sheriff Bass been away?
This makes week 3.
3 weeks. Woo! Well, if you don't mind me saying so, Gup, you done a mighty fine job keeping the law and order around here in his absence.
Oh, shucks, Ringo, I ain't done much.
Ain't done much? You stopped the stage robbery on your very first day. And then you nabbed those sea cattle rustlers at the starter ranch as well. No, I'd say you're keeping the peace real good like around here.
Well, I'm just doing my job.
Well, don't ever let anyone tell you ain't good at it, 'cause you are.
Okay.
Guppy, are you in there?
Look at that. It's Miss Tunabelle. You want I should leave, Guppy?
Why would I want that?
Well, you know, so you and Miss Tunabelle can be alone.
There ain't no reason that me and Miss Tunabelle should want to be alone.
Well, except in the fact that you two are fit for each other like 2 peas in a pod.
What was that?
Nothing.
Well, good morning, Miss Tunabelle. Pleasure to see you.
Good morning, Deputy. And good morning to you too, Ringo.
Well, good morning, Miss Tunabelle. Awful nice day outside, isn't it?
It sure is. I hope I'm not disturbing you at all.
Not at all. We were just doing some cleaning here in the office.
My mama always used to say that some time spent cleaning is time well spent. Not only clears the space you're cleaning, but clears the mind too.
Sounds like your mother was very wise, Miss Tunabelle.
That she was, Ringo. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but Pa sent me over here to let you know that the new saddle you ordered for Cactus has arrived.
Oh, good to know. Thank you. I'll be over to pick it up as soon as we're done here.
I was going to bring it over myself, but Pa said it wasn't ladylike for me to be hauling a saddle across town. I told him it was nonsense, but he wouldn't hear of it.
Well, I appreciate it just the same, Miss Tunabelle. Been needing a new saddle for a while. The way I have the old one rigged up ain't gonna last much longer.
You could say that again. I kept thinking Cactus is gonna take off and you'd be sitting in the silt and no seahorse under you.
Well, worry no more, Ringo. My new saddle has arrived.
Guppy! Guppy! Are you in there, Guppy?
Mr. Cuttle, what's going on?
Oh, it's just, the supply wagon, oh no, this is just terrible.
Whoa, Mr. Cuttle, slow down. We can't even understand you.
You're talking faster than an auctioneer after his first cup of coffee.
Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong.
I was just speaking to the driver of the supply wagon as he was unloading the new supplies over at Grubb's Mercantile.
Mr. Wembley.
Yes, Mr. Wembley. At any rate, he's just in from Yankton, and he says there was a prison break there last night, and Catfish Jones escaped from prison.
Catfish Jones? Why, he's one of the most notorious bank robbers around.
Yeah, he's been locked up for about a year, but he always told anyone who would listen that he'd escape. Well, Mr. Cuttle, thank you for the news, but I don't think there's anything to get all riled up about.
That's not all. What's his name? Wiggles?
Wembley. Mr. Wembley.
Yes, Mr. Wembley. Mr. Wembley said they tracked him heading in this direction, but his trail got cold once he hit the rapids south of there.
Again, I don't think there's much to worry about. I'm sure your bank is safe. I'm sure the only thing Catfish Jones wants to do right now is lay low and avoid being spotted.
Just the same, I'd feel a lot better if you kept an eye on the bank.
Well, I can't just sit at the bank all day, but you're only 2 doors down the street. If anything happens, I'll be there lickety-split. How's that sound?
That's fine, I guess.
Now, why don't you go on over to the bank and just relax? I'll keep an eye out for Catfish Jones.
Okay, thank you, Guppy. You know why? Oh, wait a minute. Look,
What am I looking at?
there, coming down Main Street. Black hat, black coat, riding that black horse.
Yeah, I see him.
His face is all covered with that black bandana.
Yeah, I see that, but what...
It's him! It's Catfish Jones!
Could the mysterious stranger now riding into Driftwood Gulch be escaped bank robber Catfish Jones? You'll have to tune in and find out in the next exciting episode of The Tales of Deputy Guppy!
You've just listened to episode number 110 of The Tales of Deputy Guppy here on Saturday Morning Theater. This episode starred Kevin Berntson, Chris Sheets, Carla Rudy, Joshua Zehner, and Grant Baciocco. Music for this episode by Dan Ring. Say, kids, there's a brand new building for your Driftwood Gulch playset that's all ready for you to download, print, color, cut, and assemble. All you gotta do is head on over to SaturdayMorningTheater.com and click on the link to the free PDF in the post for this episode. This week, you get to build the Driftwood Gulch Town Hall. And once you add the Town Hall to your playset, we would love to see a picture of it. Send a picture of your entire Driftwood Gulch Town playset to hello@SaturdayMorningMedia.com. And stay tuned for more buildings and figures coming with future episodes so you can build your very own Driftwood Gulch. Saturday Morning Theater is a production of Saturday Morning Media, and it's brought to you free of charge every Saturday morning. If you enjoy this show and the others available for free at SaturdayMorningMedia.com and you would like to see them continue, there are several ways you can help us make that happen. You can tell a friend about the show. You can leave us a 5-star review on iTunes and we'll mention your name right here on the show. You can also support the show by visiting SaturdayMorningTheater.com where you can make a donation or set up a recurring subscription. And now you can flatter us. Visit our website for more information. You can also visit our store where you can buy items from your favorite Saturday Morning Media shows. Remember, your generosity helps support this show and the others from Saturday Morning Media, your source for family-friendly fun. Well, that's going to do it for this week. My name is Uncle Interloper, and you've been listening to Saturday Morning Theater. See you next week for episode number 111 of The Tales of Deputy Guppy. You've been listening to Saturday Morning Media. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.